Hello cherubs and welcome back to another video. We're about to get autumnal up in this vid, so I hope you're ready to feel cozy, to feel nurtured. Look at this, I even have some pumpkins. Very much not autumn in the weather, but I feel like it's gonna come, you know. I may or may not have started the hunt for advent calendars. Alright, what do you want to do? What do you want to do about it? I just get too excited, okay? I'm an excitable person and I can't not be excited about things. It's just not in my DNA, it's just not in my blood. I wish I could be someone, I wish I was a chill person that's just like, yeah, Christmas soon. Or like, yeah, autumn. No, if there's something to be excited about, I'm about to get excited about it. So the plan for today is Mr. Greg and I have got this thing called the database, and I did a whole Instagram and TikTok explaining the database, but basically a spreadsheet where it has different ideas of things that we want to do. They can be little dates or they can be massive dates. So for example, it could be something big like going to Hamilton, that was one of the things, or it can be something super small, or it can be in the middle. And today's one is an indoor picnic. I posted on Instagram like what are some of your ideas, and someone said an indoor picnic for autumn, and I just thought, oh my gosh, this is so bad. It's just like leaving all the white paint on my fingers. And I just love that idea, and I thought that is a bit of me. Decorate. I just like making everyday things exciting. It's a shame I don't have any fairy lights. I feel like all the fairy lights are at my parents' house. I didn't realise how much stuff I had until I moved out. These are flipping gorgeous. Absolutely love. I put my hair in two little French plaits into a ponytail because it was a little bit greasy, and I feel like if I do something fun and different with it when it's greasy, it just makes me feel a bit more put together. I thought I would show you. I got this drink the other day and I tried it in some hot chocolate and it was so good. I like did this much of this and then this much milk, and it's so good. I would really recommend it, but I'm going to try it on its own as we get our little picnic station ready, because what is it about having a fun little drink that just makes life so much more exciting? So it's Califia Farms Pumpkin Spice Cold Brew Coffee with Almond, but with the hot chocolate I couldn't taste coffee, so I'm hoping that the same can be said for the drink. So I'm always asked where these glasses are from. I actually bought them about 3 years ago on Amazon, before I had even moved out, because I loved them so much. I don't know why, what compelled me to like them. I think it's how, like, there isn't much of a base, but I'm having to restrain because I went on Anthropology, which is always a bad idea because I've just got so many lovely things, and I saw these glasses and they look so nice, but I don't need it. I don't need it. Side tangent, you can make a really good milkshake with this. I feel like some vanilla ice cream. Also, it is weird because in England you don't really get pumpkin spice flavoured things, so it's kind of fun. I feel like I want you to have the ASMR of all the ice cracking. It's too hot to have a hot chocolate today. I'm gonna make some like hot chocolate paste to mix into that. You know, like when you do a cold chocolate, which is basically chocolate milk. I need to get my glass straws from my parents' house because they've got my glass straws and I love my glass straws, but let's do a taste test. That's not super bad. Kind of tastes a little bit like fairy liquid, to be honest with you. That does not taste like coffee at all. This is the best hot chocolate and no one can tell me otherwise. Now, you can mix this with warm milk, but because this is already milky, I'm going to do it with hot water, but you literally only need a paste. We're still on the travel kettle. All of our wedding presents haven't arrived yet, so we're just living off of this tiny little travel kettle, and it cracks me up every time. It does almost bring me a little bit of joy because it's just so funny. Like, it can literally do 1 cup of hot water. Basically, you're making a chocolate syrup. You want to mix as soon as you can, otherwise it hardens. Yeah, that's really good. Oh, that's so much better. I feel ready to make an autumn picnic. Okay, now we've got a drink ready to aid us in our picnic making. I'm going to try a few little autumnal food things. Okay, can you see these Satsuma pumpkins? That is what we're going for. Also, can you see all the tabs I have open? That's because I'm on the hunt for the advent calendars this year. I am hunting for, because I feel like obviously every year I've been doing the advent calendar hunt, and I like to find the most unique ones and give them to my family, but I feel like we're really scraping the barrel of unique ones. So I might just test ones out that are like I've seen before and see what they're like. Oh. Take your little Satsuma, and then I've just washed some celery. They must do it like this. Oh, I don't know, I think I need it a bit shorter than that. So cute. Doesn't really look like a pumpkin though, does it? But the effort is there. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna make some more of these. They're so flipping cute. I think these are my favourite things I've ever seen in my life. It's a very Satsuma oriented day. We actually also have these two at the moment, which is the spiced orange and orange and almond, which my mother-in-law got us, and I feel like that would go perfectly. But I have some boring dark chocolate to use up, so I'm just gonna use that and not waste any. I just thought, why the heck in these Satsumas am I putting celery when carrot is literally orange? What the heck? Why are all the Pinterest people doing that? Come on guys, this is what I mean. It doesn't take much, there must be a reason. First little segment going in. Oh, that looks so good. I was going to put hundreds and thousands on them, but I feel like that will cheapen it. It's kind of giving Rococo. How lovely do they look? And I tell ya, it's really hard to find cute looking autumn things, but I found these little leaves, which I think are actually out all the time, but I have a little bit of chocolate left and I don't want it to go to waste, so I'm going to actually put a few of these in the chocolate. I'm honestly having the most fun. I think if you can turn anything into an occasion, do it. Like, you don't need a reason to celebrate. Do you know what I mean? Just celebrate. Like, if you want to make your Tuesday dinner the most fun thing ever, do it. I'm all about turning anything into a celebration. Oh yeah, oh hang on. I literally am loving it. Okay, this is the before, and as you can see, it's not giving autumn picnic. I picked out some of the autumny things I have in my house. I have this gorgeous little like rose gold leaf, which is perfect, but I've had this for years and years. It's from my granddad and I love it. And this, I feel like, because it's got the golds in it, that'll be nice to put some snacky wackies on. It is slowly coming together. I wish I had more things to make it look a bit more autumnal, but I do not. You guys, the food is ready. So the thing is, I was going to make a charcuterie board, but because it's only 2 of us, I don't want to open things and they go to waste. So I've just put everything in their packets and then we'll eat what we eat. I've got my little clusters of autumn, the cushions. I don't want to put the candles on because I feel like with all of the fabric, I feel like it's a bit of a risk. Got the sweetie platter at the ready for film. Got some flowers. I'm really happy with it. So I'm just going to wait for Mr. Grack to get home. And I'm so excited. Yeah, go for some autumn music, that's right. We're settling down. Oleg McNoleg is watching. He has both legs, but he's just Oleg McMoleg. That's who he is. And also, if you've never had this jalapeno hummus before, you have to try it, it's so good. Got some mozzarella, some olives, some sausage rolls, prawnies, pickles, offs. I'm so excited. I don't have much cheese. I thought that I ordered more cheese, but I will. Right, this is my first plate. What do we rate it? But then you obviously, what you do is you have a little bit of everything and then you work out what you really like and go more into it. Thanks. This is a very good music you picked there, really good. We have consumed our picnic, which was really good. I really recommend. It's quite fun, isn't it? And now the evening vibes activated. The candles are on. We've got, this is the setup, and we're gonna watch a little movie with some little sweeties now. So we've just finished our little movie night. We watched Elemental. Elemental? Elements. It was on Disney Plus, and it was really sweet actually. It's not my sort of, I don't like it when it's super like, it kind of felt a bit sci-fi even though it was a cartoon, and I don't love that. I don't know what it is, but then I liked the storyline fine. Kind of how I felt about, what's that other film that everyone was raving about? No, I liked Encanto. Encanto I liked a lot more. It was kind of, I did not like Soul. That one I did not love. I did not like Soul. Did you watch Soul?
I haven't seen Soul.
Yeah, it's not all that it's cracked up to be. Kind of I feel like Disney are moving into this different sort of vibe.
I liked Inside Out though.
Inside Out, iconic. Iconic. A little bit sad for me. How cute is this basket? I've made it all look autumnal, sorry. And I've put all of the little pumpkins in it. Obviously I wouldn't put the candles on if this was in it because they're highly flammable. Don't you worry. I thought it would be fun to do a little Starbucks autumn taste test because I love watching these and I just thought it would be really interesting. And there's some big news with that. They've bought cake pops to the UK, which is unheard of. I literally have wanted cake pops in the UK for so long, and when I went to New York at Christmas time, I don't want to talk about it because there's lots of, it seems that every house on the road is doing works at the moment, so apologies for all the sound effects. When I went to New York, Honor and I had a cake pop for the first time and it changed the game. They're just so delicious and I want to see if they are the same in England. So I've got a little order coming and I'm just so excited to try it all. I say I don't want to be too eager and then I'm literally like watching, waiting. I can hear the timer. Come on. Like I haven't been wearing stuff. Thank you very much. Order please? Yeah. We've got it. I don't do things by half. I've literally ordered all the new in stuff. Now some of the autumn range, I'm like, I don't know how that is autumny, but we're gonna give it a go nonetheless. I'm so excited. Whenever I do these taste tests, I normally start with a sweet. So I'm gonna do it properly this time and do the savory first. But I have got the cake pops. I just did a little TikTok of my first time reactions. They are good. But I feel like they're not as good as they were in New York. I will say that for free. They also had a new drink, and you know what I'm like? If I see a new drink, even if it's coffee and I don't like coffee, and I know it winds everybody up because they're like, Grace, why do you keep trying the coffee even though you don't like it? It's because I don't like to be defeated. I don't like to not like food and drink because I don't want to be that difficult person that when you're out and you're like, oh yeah, sorry, I don't like coffee. I don't like being that person. But this is the salted maple and caramel cream cold brew, which I feel like the reason I thought I might like this is because it's got the caramel cream and that makes it sweet. So let's see. I can understand why people like that because it does, like, it's refreshing and it has a sort of depth to it, but it's just not for me. I'm not gonna lie, not for me. Right, these are the new savoury bits. So we've got the sweet potato and pumpkin seed fritter wrap, chicken and andouille melt panini. Oh, that looks so good. Spicy. That's really spicy, but actually quite good. I will say, the panini bread that you get at Starbucks, I don't love. I find it quite like chewy and tough. It's kind of like, you know, those rolls that you get on an aeroplane. Kind of tastes like that. I feel like the Costa panini rolls are better. Quite good flavour, good texture, very well filled. I'm into that. This is Rogue, this katsu chicken sub roll. I don't really get how it's autumnal, but here we go. Also a sub roll, I feel like it's really different. This looks exquisite. Look at that. You see that? There's loads of stuff in there. And what's it got in there that I love? Pickled onion. So that is so yummy. The bread is so soft and squishy, but then you have like the crisp crunch from the pickledness, and then you got the that is And then we have the sweet potato. Oh, pumpkin seed. I get why this one is autumnal. Like the sweet potato, the pumpkin. It looks quite good, but I feel like it's just the same as a lot of, I feel like a lot of veggie wraps are always just like the same texture. It's that sort of squishy falafel sort of texture, even if it's not falafel. I'm in a green, so let's give this a whirl. I put too much in my mouth. It is basically a veggie version of the katsu roll, and I quite like the wrap, and it's very well packed. I feel like sometimes those wraps are just like wrap with no filling. All style, no substance, but this has a lot going for itself. Oh dear, what's going on here then? We seem to have a decoration malfunction. This is probably just gonna taste like brownie because it's just, I think it's just brownie with chocolate on top of it, which I always feel like, let's spice it up. I don't know how I feel about this texture. Can you see that? It's like fudgy and not brownie. It kind of just tastes exactly like the cake pop. I feel like this is, it needs some sort of texture in there. It needs a crunch. Whether it's that the chocolate is all over it and has like a crunch as you bite into it. It doesn't have that toffee apple muffin, which, if you know me but at all, stewed fruit isn't my favourite thing ever. But I love, a guilty pleasure of mine is a coffee shop muffin. I don't know why, but aren't they just so good? Like, I think it's, they remind me of being a kid and having a little muffin. Also, I feel like, shout out muffins, I feel like they get neglected in the baked goods world. I feel like no one picks a muffin. And I also feel like they never really are done right. So, let's see what is happening here. There's just a random blob of buttercream. What is going on? Oh, this is making me so excited for autumn. It's really getting me in the mood for Father of the Bride. I don't know why. I really want to watch Father of the Bride too. I don't know why this is getting me in the mood for it. That does have a strong apple flavour. But look, if you're an apple crumble fan, that's going to be a bit of you. Whereas I'm not, so I'm going to save that for my husband because he likes stewed fruit, but it's just not for me. Next, we have the pumpkin spice marble loaf. Let's see what this is saying. I'm so excited for this. I don't think I've ever had pumpkin cake or pumpkin loaf before, so that's so good. It's exactly what I thought pumpkin spice loaf cake would taste like. That is so comforting, so nostalgic. Oh my goodness. I feel like I am crisping and crunching my way through some autumn leaves right now. Looking at this, I really want some more. How nice does that look? But it's just not very good. Also, I'm so sad because the Cool Lime Refresher is officially gone. When the autumn menu rolls around, it means that the Cool Lime Refresher's gone off the menu, but it's okay because Pret and Costa are doing very similar drinks, so I feel alright for the time being. Good morning. It's a few days later, and as you can see in my voice, I'm a lot better now. I really was like, I was not doing well, and I feel like in the rest of the vlog you can kind of tell, so sorry if you're like, Grace doesn't see myself. Yeah, I wasn't, but I was still determined to vlog because I love it and it makes me feel happy. So I'm just putting on my deodorant, like, don't mind. I've actually moved to Sanex these days. I was a Mitcham girly through and through, but it gave my armpits rashes for a while. I probably will go back to it at some point because I feel like it's the best deodorant on the market. It doesn't make you smell. So there's that. Oh, got the SPF back in my life. Body Shop discontinued this SPF for ages. Literally like the whole summer, it was a bone of contention for me. It's the best SPF ever. Like, it doesn't hurt your eyes. Well, I don't know because this is a new formula. I've tested it out for like 2 days, so I don't fully know yet. Oh, also I've been trying to, because it doesn't actually say moisturiser on it. It used to be a moisturiser and an SPF 2-in-1. So I've also started doing this, but I'm not sure, am I supposed to do my moisturiser then? Yeah, I reckon so, but I don't want to waste this bit I've got on my hand, so somehow I'm going to have to, like, put my... Oh, there it is. There. Okay, I'm somehow going to have to put my moisturiser on. Oh, gosh, I'm having a bit of a nightmare. We're just going to do it on top, because I think you're supposed to do moisturiser, then SPF. Or really, I probably could have just mixed it together, couldn't I? How are we doing? I'm sorry, as I said, if I wasn't myself at the start of this vlog. I was just a little bit poorly. I've set myself a challenge the past week and I actually did it, I was really proud of myself, where I was doing a different hairstyle every day because I feel like the reason I thought that I wanted to cut all my hair off and get a bob was because I was just a bit bored of it. But actually, I have had so much fun experimenting with hairstyles. I've done them all. I've done space buns, I've done curly squirly, I've done so many different things and it's just been a whole heap of fun. Also, I'm kind of back in my stripes era. I don't know if you can tell, but like a few years ago that I would exclusively wear stripes and I'm kind of finding my way back into that kind of zone. Also, my nan gave me the, you know, the Audi dupe for the German perfume. Really sweet, bless her. So I'm going to go for that today. I don't know how Aldi, or is it Lidl? I always get confused by Aldi and Lidl. Fun little story time. This story is one of my favourite stories to crack out to my friends, and I feel like it really just explains me. Do you know what I mean? Our neighbours are having building work done. It's really noisy, so I'm gonna move locations. Many moons ago, I was at a 21st birthday party and I was sat next to this boy and we were just talking and he was explaining how he loved Audi and I was like, oh my goodness, you know, we're gonna really kick it off here. And I was like, I love it too. I've never found anyone passionate about Audi before. And he was like, yeah, I have merch and everything. I was like, what? He's like, I have a doormat, I have a jumper. And I was like, where can you get Audi merch from? Later on, I said to my friend, I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't know that he was an Audi fan. I love Audi, best supermarket on the planet. And then my friend was like, no, Grace, he likes Audi. You like Aldi. So he was talking about the really fancy car. I was talking about the supermarket. So that was one of those moments where it just makes me question everything. And it happens so much. I really do often get the wrong end of the stick. But it's okay. And that sometimes I'll say things in videos and people are like, what did you mean when you said that? But I think my brain just works slightly alternatively. But it's just quite funny really. Sometimes, you know, when you say things, you're like, I didn't mean it like that. But when you put it on like TikTok or YouTube or something, you can't explain yourself. But it's good in real life when your friends can explain what's happened there. I'm just taking the washing out, but I really wanted to do like Vlogtober or something. I think because I was watching Zoella's Vloggers videos, it made me like want to post every day, which I'm so glad some YouTubers still post because so many YouTubers don't post anymore. Anyway, how I feel about watching other people's videos is what I hope that people just get like a slither of when they watch mine. And I just love posting these daily vlogs because I feel like we've got such a nice little community here. I feel like we have a lot of grace for each other, know that life's not perfect, things happen, and it's just really nice that we have this little community. However, my life really isn't that exciting. I show you the most exciting things, like 5% of my life is so exciting, like when I went to Switzerland, so I vlogged that. But the 5% is literally just me at home editing videos and doing not fun things. So I feel like I wouldn't have enough, and I don't want them to be just like literally me putting the washing out every day. So I really wanted to. And even like when I do Vlogmas, I do every other day because my life is not exciting. It's really not like, but I love that. I don't need it to be super exciting. I'm not asking for it to be super exciting. I don't mind the mundane, but I just feel like I don't have enough going on to make a vlog. Do you know what I mean? That's normally why these vlogs are like 4 days in one, because my life's just not exciting. I make it exciting, well I try to anyway, like I said earlier, by giving myself little challenges and just trying to put the pep in my step. I just had a parcel arrive. I thought we could see what it is together. It's always a fun time. Oh, I know what it is. I can't actually show you what this is because it is one of my husband's birthday presents. I'm really excited for his birthday because it's obviously the first birthday that I've been a wifey to him. And I just feel like it's so much fun. I don't know why it's so different from me being a girlfriend or a fiance to now being his wife for his birthday. It's just really fun. I can't wait. So that's probably going to be the end of the vlog. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. Sorry it's been a little chaotic and sorry there was a gap for a while, but I was a little bit poorly, a little bit under the weather. I hope you are wonderful, fantastic, having a great day. Let me know for these extra Grack vlogs if there's anything you want me to do. Like, obviously on my main channel, I normally do fun stuff and explore, but I don't know if there's any like home related things you want to see me do, or any, I don't know, like cleaning, or I don't know what you want to see on this channel, because I normally just post me pottering around, so do let me know. I'd love to know. Peace out, punks.